Well, I'd like to welcome everybody. Thank you for coming, and it is what we would call another great day in St. Petersburg. And now, for the big announcement that you have come here for, I would like to introduce you to somebody that you need no introduction to, somebody that I have known for over a decade, but I have had the honor of working with for about a year now, and somebody who I think is kind of the definition of the type of people you want in your business community that not only run successful businesses, but appreciate how important it is to give back to the community. I think today is going to be a great example. Please welcome Bill Edwards.
So are we here again? No. Thank you so much for coming, number one. Number two, the announcement is very simple. Thanks to Rick Baker. This is all his fault, by the way, okay? So if it doesn't work out, it's okay. But we have bought, the Edwards Group has bought the controlling interest of the Rowdies. And we're very excited about this. Yep. Okay. And so what does that mean? Well, that means that we're going to continue on having games, and we're going to be over here at Al Lang. And this season, we hope to add another 1,100 seats on the what do you call the side of this thing here? And it's sideline and midfield premium club seats, okay? Which means it's not a bench, it's a real seat, okay? Some are nicer than others, okay? And are they on the screen? Do we have a picture of them? Okay. And there's about 250 of them that are amazing seats. I hope I get one after all this. And they're premium club seats, and I think you can see the graphics. And we intend to continue to build this team in St. Petersburg and increase the visibility of it. And make it a winner, okay? Keep it winning, okay? We won in 2012. There's no reason why we can't win next year, okay? So, exactly. So we've increased the budget. We've done the things that we need to do. We've got the right staff. We've got all the people that know how to do this. David, of course, is still a big owner of the company, and so is terrible. Thank you, Andrew. And everything kind of stays the same. We're just going to keep on getting this thing going and make it more visible, make it more exciting, and make sure we win games and win championships, and make sure that St. Petersburg has a great time enjoying the games. Okay, so that's really the situation that I think we're all shooting for, is being a winner. And there's nothing like being a winner. There's nothing like having a great. I always wanted a sports team, and you know, so that's what we're going to do. I'd like to at this moment introduce David Laxler, who's the director and the owner, and I'd like him to come up and say a few words. Thank you.
Well, I'm just at this moment. I am thrilled beyond belief, because part of soccer for me has always been a passion. And getting to know Bill over the time that we've gone through the process of him taking, I guess, a lead ownership role in the team, I don't think there's anyone that's more passionate about anything he does, more passionate about St. Petersburg. I mean, the people in this room all know Mr. Edwards, and what he's doing for the city is amazing, and his passion that will carry through to the franchise, I think, is just going to put our team over the top. Not that we haven't been there before, but I think we're going to win multiple championships with him at the lead, and I'm very proud of that. One of the first things he helped us orchestrate was bringing back our head coach, Ricky Hill. And I want to have Ricky come up here and say a few words.
Hi. Good afternoon, everyone. Great to be back in Tampa, this side of the world. St. Pete, sorry. Apologize.
We're working on it. We're going to get him.
Apologize. So used to where I live at this moment in time, but great to be here in St. Pete with all these dignitaries, wonderful people. Delighted to extend my stay at the club. Obviously, I've been a member of the Rowdies for a number of years, from the early 90s. I'm proud to say I'm still part of the group now. As Mr. Edwards rightly says, we have a great organization. We always have had. With his expertise and Mr. Barry and all the support that is in this room, there's no doubt about, in my mind, that we can move things to another level. From the playing perspective, I've always been delighted to have a great group of people that work for me or with me, a great staff that support me. I'm hoping we can continue that. The fans have been second to none. In my experiences, I've been here in the USA. They're up there with more than, the Seattles might have more than us in numbers, but not in terms of passion and desire for their side to do well. So I'm very appreciative of that. I'm hoping that they will continue to do so, continue to support the players, continue to support the franchise, and I'm hoping that I can do my part in winning championships, which we've managed to do once. I'm hoping that I can go back there again in not the too far distance. So thank you all for coming out, and I'm delighted to meet everyone here this afternoon.
Right. I'd like to also, where's Sharon? Is she here? Sharon Hill? Oh, Sharon, could you stand? Ricky's wife. First, before you do it. I know a lot of y'all may have come from different parts of the community. They came from London to be here today, so I just wanted to recognize them and thank them for being here. Also, I'd like to introduce, and he'll be available for questions up here, Andrew Nestor, the president of the Rowdies. And you've already heard from David Laxer, but I want to say that we've had an opportunity as we've been reviewing this and learning more about the team and learning more about the league. We've had an opportunity to look at how the amount of hard work that it took for David and Andrew and others to put this team back together, to put this organization back together, and to create the enthusiasm and the forward momentum and movement that this team now has. And I just, can we thank them for doing that for our community? Well, we're also thankful. The person that probably came the second farthest to be here today is the commissioner of the North American Soccer League, and I'd like to ask him to come forward, and please welcome Bill Peterson.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Not only is it a great day in St. Petersburg, it's a great day for the NASL in St. Petersburg. This is a very important city for us. We're a league of 13 teams now, and this area has the tradition and the legacy of the first go-around of the NASL with the Rowdies, and that's part of what we're recreating in the second round. And that passion that we come across here in this area is key to what we're trying to do and what we're trying to build. So we are very excited about this announcement. We did pause a little when David called and said, hey, I think I have a principal owner for the club, because he didn't quite explain that he was staying involved. And we were concerned for a moment, because he has done an amazing job of putting this club back on the ground, building it, winning championships, connecting with the community, all the things we hope that our clubs are able to do in their local areas. And we didn't want that to be affected. So we had a chance to sit down with Bill then for a couple of personal meetings and some phone calls, and Once you spend a little bit of time with Bill, you realize that the club's in great hands, and the combination of the two, I think, is going to make this one of the most powerful clubs in all of soccer in this country. There's a tremendous amount of passion and success that comes with Bill Edwards and his group, and when you start to look at how he focuses his efforts and what he's been able to accomplish, and really, really important to us, what he's been able to give back to his community, it's a great recipe. It's a great combination. We owe David a debt of gratitude. He had the vision. He had the guts to step up and launch this. It's not easy. It's very time-consuming, a little expensive sometimes. And we wouldn't be here today without all of his work and the work of the staff there. So for us, it is truly a great day to have Bill Edwards, Rick Baker, and David Laxer and others involved in this club. I predict there'll be some great things, some sellouts here across the street, a lot of excitement, and probably some contention for a championship with Coach Hill. So thank you very much for having us.
Thank you, Commissioner. And now I'd like to welcome to the podium the mayor that was here to bring the Rowdies here in the first place. Please welcome Mayor Bill Foster.
Well, it's great to see everybody here today, and truly, and I'll get to Bill Edwards, who I call Midas, with the Midas touch with everything he endeavors in. But when you think about Andrew and David and what they started with, because they didn't bring the Rowdies here originally, it was FC Tampa Bay, and the only connection they really had with the Rowdies was the colors of the team. And then it grew into the Rowdies franchise, and they worked very hard to bring back the Rowdies franchise because that was the tradition. And then Bill, with his leadership, brought together the New York Cosmos, which, what's North American Soccer League without the Rowdies and the Cosmos battling? And then we certainly have, and then Ralph's Mob, which never left. Is Ralph's Mob here today? Come on. So with the support of Ralph's Mob and Bill and his leadership with North American Soccer, and David and Andrew connecting with the community with this wonderful Rowdies tradition, and then Ricky Hill taking his club in 2012 on the road, we're 2 goals down coming back. And then to have this we tie it, and then we're ahead, and then they tie it again. And then it was his kid that got red. Was your kid, right? The red card. Yeah. Okay, so we're going into overtime, 1 down because of the red card, and then we're able to successfully stay into a tie and to have this incredible goalie just anticipate every shot, and so we win it in the shootout. It doesn't get any better than that. Yeah, we've had some. I mean, Auburn is now the king of the great finishes, but I would put the 2012 great finish of a championship right here at Al Lang with the Rowdies. It was incredible. So we've got a champion coach, a champion team with incredible leadership, and now we've got a local owner. And I can't tell you how important it is when you have professional sports franchises to have a controlling interest of the local ownership group that is devoted to this city, that's rooted in this city, that's passionate about St. Petersburg, that has the city at heart. And Bill Edwards, thank you. Thank you for all that you've, with the Mahaffey Theater, this transformation under Bill Edwards and his group and the leadership, now having the neighbor right here with the Rowdies playing at Al Lang on this gorgeous waterfront. Mr. Edwards, thank you. On behalf of the entire community, thank you for what you've done. So, we're excited. Support this team. We need fans in the seats. We need to sell a lot of tickets. The players feed off the energy. You can always tell if the Strikers are in town or if New York is in town and there's a great crowd. These guys give it 100%, and Ricky Hill squeezes every ounce of energy. This is nonstop. But they feed on the energy of the fan support. So I'm telling you now, let's put fans in the seats. Let's get Ralph's Mob to double. My goal with Ralph's Mob is to double in size because they not only do the players never stop, Ralph's Mob never stops. That incessant bass drum, but they need that. So let's fill the stands. Let's support your Tampa Bay Rowdies. God bless you.
Well, I think we have a new member of Ralph's Mob. What do you think, Mayor? Okay, he's in. I did want to recognize Ralph's Mob. How many of y'all have, I'm not going to say it. A lot of y'all have been to Rowdies games, right? And do you ever hear the music, the singing? Can you hear it? Is it okay? Is it loud enough for you? Well, I tell you, we were just talking to some of the folks from Ralph's Mob, and the enthusiasm they bring from their Janus Landing location to the march to the stadium to what they do in the stadium, inside the stadium, I think is a very special part of what makes this team special. Could they all stand up and let's see them and let's thank them for being part of the team. No, can we welcome, we have a number of the players from the Rowdies. Come, step forward, gentlemen.
The Rowdies run there, they kick the ball around. The Rowdies run here, the Rowdies run there, then they fall on the ground. Oh, the Rowdies, the Rowdies, the Rowdies on the regular grass.
I'm from Michigan. My husband is a Bobcat graduate. And when we found out it was down here, we said, let's get tickets. And we had them by afternoon. And we love the Bobcats.
Go Bobcats, woo! We drove 11 hours from East Carolina University. We found it to be a great place to be. The people are so nice here. We've enjoyed the festivities. And we're looking forward to a big win.
We are from North Carolina, Goldsboro. We drove down. Great friends, great fun.
The side that has the tape on it represents tails. The side that is clear represents heads. You turn the microphone on. Ohio, you are the visitor. You get to call the toss. Your call is heads. It is tails. You have won the toss.
Florida, and we're rooting for ECU.
What do you want the Pirates to do today? Go Pirates, right?